Oh, I may be live. Okay, I don't know why it automatically wants to put it as unlisted. To fix the title. Let's just put good morning. Okay, guys. Well, I tried to go live 100 times through Google Hangouts. Hey, Samara. Sorry, girl. I had my live stream set up and Google Hangouts would not load. It told me to, oh crap, I gotta hook up my Bluetooth. It told me to clear my cookies, so I did. And the damn thing still wouldn't work. And I'm still learning how to work Streamlabs. Okay. Let me connect my headset. Now this damn thing don't want to connect. Oh, it's because they're hooked up to the Chromebook. Okay. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. Technical difficulties here. How do I get the keyboard off there? Hey, Money Team. You got your notification. Good. Hey, Mandy. Samar. Good morning again. Linda. Samara, are you a moderator in here? I can't remember. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I was just wondering because it just popped up on my screen, make her a moderator, and I thought, isn't she already a moderator? But see, you don't have wrenches besides your names on the Streamlabs chat that's showing on the screen. Not to me. I can't see any. I forget who is and who's not. Let me try to get look at my chat through the Chromebook. Kind of hard to see. Yes. Oh my gosh. I have been sitting here in this same spot. My coffee's probably cold. Since 10 o'clock trying to get Google Hangouts to work. And then I had to go into Chrome, clear the cookies and stuff. Damn thing still didn't work. This is crazy. I do have some good news though. Yeah. I got my first payday from YouTube. Okay, now it's not even showing I'm live on my YouTube page. What the hell's wrong with YouTube? It really doesn't. Something's wrong with my crap, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I made $198, y'all. I'm so proud of myself. Like, I hate asking my hubby for everything. You know what I mean? I want to do stuff on my own. I wish I could work. I need to get my knee fixed. I don't know if I have the nerve to deal with Publico. Okay, let me see if I can find this video. It does not show that I'm live. Isn't that crazy? Maybe I should go to, oh crap, I cleared everything. Sonny's account's not on here. Oh my goodness, I'm just going to have to look at the chat this way, I guess. Let me scoot it up. Hey, little queen. Yeah, I know. It's just easy. Sometimes I like to look at two chats. I can see this. I could put the Chromebook up my lap, but that's all right. We'll use the Chromebook to look up what Miss Brittany Bowens has been up to. Someone commented and said I shouldn't call Brittany Malia's mom. What should I call her, y'all? It's just what the news articles call her. I don't know what to call her. I know what I'd like to call her. Anyways, remember Brittany Bowens did that news interview, and they was asking her what she thought about all the hate on social media. She said that she was staying off of social media because she didn't want to see all the bad stuff, I guess. But anyways, she made an Instagram post and posted some pictures of Malia, and she still's got Darion's pictures on her Instagram. I've noticed something. When I use Streamlabs, my Bluetooth headset will not stay hooked up. I wonder why. I'm going to have to go get my other one. I would think y'all could hear me pretty well, though. I've got the phone right up to me. I got it propped up. So, I was going to find that news article. That's why I like using my phone to look at stuff. It's easier. This Chromebook doesn't want to, the arrows up and down. I don't know. They're just messed up. I guess it doesn't matter what the article said. The point is, she posted on Instagram, and it came to light she still got Darion's pictures on her Instagram. Now, you would think she would have enough sense to delete them. It was no accident. I mean, what kind of person is she? He's suspected of murdering her daughter. What the hell is wrong with this woman? Her and her little fake squinting eyes like she's crying. Here is a new article I seen this morning, but I really didn't read it. I just glanced at it. And it's a detective saying that Darion could tell him where the body is. I guess if he wanted to, is basically what he's saying. It says, Malia Davis update. Darion Vance could tell us exactly where to find that body, Houston Police Chief says. In an exclusive sit-down interview about the case, Chief Art Acevedo, I hope I said that right, Acevedo said all evidence he's seen points to a grim discovery. The police chief is offered a new $5,000 reward for tips in the disappearance of 4-year-old Malia Davis. His offer is on top of Crime Stoppers' reward. In an exclusive sit-down interview about the case, Chief, as I can't say his name, let's just call him the chief, said all evidence he's seen points to a grim discovery. We already know and believe that she is dead, and we need to bring her home. Right here it says, Harris County prosecutors charged Malia, I don't want to even say stepfather, just Darion Vance with tampering with evidence. Of course, he's the last person to see Malia, according to investigators. Also, smells of human remains picked up by police dogs that sniffed Vince's car trunk, and blood tied to Malia found inside the apartment. So Darion Vince's dad claims that that blood was Malia's brother from his toothbrush. I don't believe that. I mean, possible. When the chief was asked about Brittany Bowens, he said he really wanted to focus on Darion Vince, not Miss Davis's mother, he added. A lot of people have moved on. The media has moved on. I'm glad that you have not moved on, and we're not going to move on until we get the final justice here and until we bring this little girl home. So he is not worried about Brittany at this point. He must really think that Darion did it. He'll get Brittany probably later with charges for leaving Malia there in his care from her own statements. Hey, Lisa, were you... Y'all gonna have storms? It looked like it may be a storm here. If it does, I'll have to go get the little chicks. I don't want to leave them up there in the coop storming. If he tells her where the body is, then that's admitting his guilt. I don't know if he'll do that or not. But they won't say if he's talked more since he's been in custody or not. Let's see. He seems to believe, well, I mean, that's the only thing that makes sense is that Darion did it. I would like to know the timestamp on that last video of Malia going in the house. The timestamp of it. It is awful. And then there's this little girl in Georgia, Janaya, something like that. Mother let the boyfriend beat her and rape her. He'd done it before, it looks like. It's what the doctors suspect, or at least been beat before. I'd say if he beat her before, he done that to her before too. Sick individuals, sick. They need to be hung. They need a public hanging. I'm telling you, and maybe a little torture before. How in the world, as a mother, could you be there as a man is raping your 3- and 4-year-old daughter? Who the hell could stand there and allow that to go on? You know that child was screaming and stuff, crying. I mean, that damn... I tell you what. There are some sick individuals in this world. That bitch needs the death penalty for that. He most definitely does, of course. But for her to sit there and allow someone to do her baby that way? Are you kidding me? Let me see if my headphones will hook back up. Maybe I can get my headphones hooked back up. Yeah, like, I don't get it. That totally disgusted me yesterday. It ruined my day. Caused an argument with me and my hubby last night because I was in a bad mood. I'm still in one. And when I read these stories, Linda, I could just, gosh, I shouldn't think about it. But, you know, I can see her crying and stuff. I just can't imagine. I mean, I know she had been scared to death. I wonder why this has not got news coverage like the other ones. Maybe it is. I haven't Yeah, I think I did look this morning and I didn't see any kind of updates, which was, I was wondering why. I mean, this is bad. Janiyah Brooks. Let's see. Here's one day ago. Oh my gosh, she was so super cute. That little smile. I don't know if I can play that. Let me mute it.
Trayvon Martin's mother.
Wait, we don't want to listen to that. This happened on May 13th, too. Janiyah Armani Brooks. Parents called the Albany Police Department, this is in Georgia, and reported the child was unresponsive. When police arrived at the home, 20-year-old Gregory Parker told police his stepdaughter was unconscious. He had the nerve to call her his stepdaughter after what he did, but he did not provide any other details. And then when she got to the hospital, she died, and they found out what happened. Hey, Love Hollis, how are you? Well, it was the mom's boyfriend, Gloria. Yeah, mom's boyfriend. He's 20, and she's 19. Somebody commented yesterday. They said the mom looks like a guy, and I hadn't paid no attention, but she does. It's a gross case right there. I'm surprised it's not had more coverage. I mean, it's brutal. We could check and see if there's any AJ friend updates. I'll be typing, and I didn't even click to type, and I'll just, waste my time in typing. I'm not tech savvy, that's for sure. I don't see any updates. That community is still having a hard time with AJ's death, though. I know they made a little park for him. I can't believe the parents pled not guilty. That must just be something people do, then later change it, withdraw it. I can't believe that Joanne Cunningham videoed AJ as she was torturing and ridiculing him for messing himself and stuff. I can't believe. I mean, she's pure evil, and the dad too. I wish Illinois had the death penalty because they deserve it. Let me go back up to the chat and see what y'all are talking about. I've been looking through articles here. Yeah, she does look like a man. Hey, Love Hoss. Oh, I'm doing all right, girl. Yeah, you could see. They say the eyes is the window to the soul. You can tell a lot about a person through their eyes. Chris Watts, he looks like his eyes, I don't know. They just look super dark to me for some reason. He just looks like evil. Smart, I'm going to look up the missing mom and her little boy right now in a minute. Yeah, Linda, I know what you're saying about their eyes. They do look creepy. Yeah, yeah, Katie, I totally agree. I noticed that. I remember the first time that he made his first news appearance. That's when Ashley Banfield still had her show on HLN where she covered true crime. And I was watching it with my hubby, and I said, that guy's did something to his family for sure. I mean, you could just tell it. He was swaying around, and I noticed that he smirked a couple times, was laughing. I was like, oh my God. He didn't seem like he was worried about him. He said he was worried about him, but he wasn't. Okay, let's look up this. This is Mom and Todd in Oregon. Is there no updates about it? See, some cases they cover like a lot, and in some of these cases they don't. Um, they're missing from Salem, Oregon, and they have not been seen or heard from since May 13th. Her name is Carissa Fretwell. She's 25, and her little boy, Billy Fretwell. Says they were reported missing last week. And the police are asking for information for the public to call in information if they have any. It says a friend who regularly watched William tells the newspaper she last spoke to Fretwell May 11th when Fretwell had questions about installing a security camera system. The friend was supposed to watch William May 17th, but never heard from Fretwell. A neighbor tells KOIN that about 2 months ago we heard a man and woman arguing incredibly loud. The man was swearing a lot, and there was a kid crying in the background, and the woman was yelling at him to get out of her apartment. It says authorities aren't releasing much information, including whether any of Fretwell's personal belongings are missing. But a white Grand Am registered to her still parked on the street in front of her apartment, and a green Mercury Mountaineer parked in front of it has a college financial aid application on its passenger seat that appears to have been signed by Fretwell. Well, that's interesting that she was asking questions about installing a security camera system. I wonder if that's because she'd been having trouble with ever who this man was she was arguing with. Yeah. Unfortunately, he'd probably done something to her. Maybe it wasn't him. Maybe she had a stalker or something. Let's see. How old is little Billy? He is so cute. 3. Yeah. If anybody did anything to her, they might have to him too, because he's a witness. Freaking evil people. Okay, right here's something else. She works as an overnight security guard while studying education at Western Oregon University, and adds she has a strong work ethic. She'd never miss work. Wow. There's so many missing people. Um, Yesterday when I was looking at something about Malia, I noticed that there was an article like there are a ton of missing kids from Houston. Or maybe it meant Texas. I think it said like, I don't remember how many. It's like 48, 50. Here I'm on the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Oh my goodness, guys. There's so many. Oh my goodness, there's someone named Celeste. I can't believe how many. It just goes on and on and on. A lot of them's Jane Doe's. A lot of them's like, you know how they reconstruct like the skeletons and what's that called? Wow. I need to get off here. I'll get sad. I tried to look up about that elderly couple that was killed in Georgia. But there's not much information about it. The couple was found dead. They're not yet saying it was a homicide. They acted like it was. They're still investigating, you know, if it was natural causes. I think they wouldn't still be investigating. Hey, Tanya. I was looking at my Chromebook. Didn't see you, girl. Yes, there's a big problem down there with that Samara. I'm suspicious of him too. I said yesterday, I hope this is not a Christopher Porco. You know, I did a video on him a long time ago. He attacked his parents with an axe. He drove them from college. His mother survived the attack. His dad didn't. She permanently disfigured. I think at New York or New Jersey that happened in. I forget. You're in Georgia, Tanya? Oh my goodness. Lock your doors, girl. Oh, really? That's great, Linda. You don't hear many stories like that. That's my mom's name, by the way, Linda. You live in Minnesota? Oh, you're close to Tennessee, Tanya? Oh, that's cool. Tanya, I got plenty of guns. I've got pepper spray. There was a little boy that that went missing was it Kentucky? And they found him like 3 days later in the woods. Little blonde-headed boy. I have a mouth, Linda. Linda, you're so funny. I love your personality. I was watching your videos. You're so cute. You're so funny. We're gonna go get some coffee, and you guys can come with me this time. Let me try not to. This headset will not stay connected when I use Streamlabs for some reason. And it's falling off my ear as I'm walking. Great. Oh my gosh, it's been so hot out. You can probably hear my air conditioner. I've already got it on. I've had it on. It was so warm out last night that I didn't use a heat lamp with the chicks in fear of overheating them. Because I've researched about them, and it says they need a temperature between Oh, I forget what it was, 50 and 75. Because one night it was warm outside and I turned it on and I noticed they went to the other end of the box, so I turned it off. I get up and check on them. Check my message about Malia. Okay, let me get back to my table. I'm in the kitchen. Okay, give me a second. Let me get my phone set back up. Hey, Mary, how are you? Okay, Katie, give me a second. Let me get my messenger open. Oh, yeah, that article, I was reading from that a second ago, earlier. Where he says that we already know, yeah.
Tonight, Houston Police Chief Art Acevedo is offering a new reward for tips in the disappearance of 4-year-old Malia Davis. He wants to add $5,000.
I don't know if I can play that or not.
And in an exclusive interview about the case, he told Larry Seward, every shred of evidence tells investigators Malia...
I better turn that off. Yeah, that's what I said earlier, that they've not said that he's talked to them, but they must know a lot more. Just because they've said that he's not talked to them don't mean that he's not. They must have more evidence. They really believe he did something. I'm okay, Mary. A little tired. I didn't know if I could play that, Katie. Not get in trouble. Somehow people live stream those things and don't get in trouble, but I don't know how to do it. No, I didn't see that part. I need to go back. I was just skimming it because I didn't want to read. Like, I hate repeating that same story over and over when it says that. And it let me get back to my messenger. It's just easier to click on the link, type it in again. I must have missed some parts of the article. Maybe I was on a different one. Let's see. So he did have a mail route. So his dad's a liar. Taking it for his son. I mean, he seemed to know an awful lot about him. How did he not know that he had a mail route, you know? He says, the chief says, oh, I'm sure.
Most parents will do with their kids is put them in a car. Crashes are the leading cause of death between 1 and 13 years old.
God almighty. It plays advertisements on its own. Okay. So he could tell us where. I got distracted. When asked if Vince could help find Malia, he said, oh, I'm sure he could. I'm sure if he really wanted to, he could tell us exactly where to find that body. That's just an opinion based on what I know so far. I really don't want to focus on him, not on Miss Davis's mother, he added. I really want to focus on him, not on Miss Davis's mother, he added. A lot of people have moved on. I guess he's talking about the media. I don't see it in this, Katie. Did it say it in the live interview or something? I didn't watch it. My brain's not been thinking right now. I've not been myself. It says the chief also declined to reveal much about what Darion Vince told detectives since his arrest. And he would not discuss the status of Bowens, who is often accused of wrong by people on social media. I guess referring to all of us. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Candy. Shirley, did I see you in the chat? Sorry if I didn't. Oh, really, Katie? The reporter had talked to before he sat down with Mel or whatever his name is. Joe had talked to him before. I wonder. Oh, he talked to a local. He would just talk to law enforcement. Then he report. Oh, wow. So he lied. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. We love you. Oh, Candy, I was going to tell you, every time I see your name, it reminds me of my best friend growing up, who was my cousin. She actually passed away when we were 30, but her name was Candy. Crap, I can't get my earbud to stay in. Oh my goodness. Do you not hear me? Yeah, these earbuds will not stay connected when I use Streamlabs. And if you don't use, what it is, like if you're watching a video and you got it connected, right, and you pause that video, just say, for a long time, then the Bluetooth disconnects. For some reason, it doesn't recognize that I'm doing a video. Are you buffering, Candy? Katie, I can't play your voice message you gave me. Everybody will hear it. Is anybody else buffering? Crap. Well, holy moly. This is what Streamlabs is good for. Okay, can y'all hear me now? Okay. Can you hear me now, Linda? Or anybody in the chat? Oh no.